This is a time for war.
Welcome to IAI Uncovered. Today, we decode the battle of words, from Netanyahu's defiance to Hamas' fiery response, and the prophecies that say October could be the endgame.
The humanitarian situation in Gaza has reached crisis levels as Israel intensified its bombardment of Gaza City. Hospitals, schools, and homes have been reduced to rubble. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu says Palestinians will be allowed to leave voluntarily from conflict soon.
Though Israel didn't start this war, Israel will finish it.
A defiant Benjamin Netanyahu, insisting Israel is the victim, yet vowing to end the war on his terms.
الاحتلال بشكل عام مهزومون نفسيا. فهذا ما شاهدناه في
For Hamas, Netanyahu's claim is nothing short of deception, a rewriting of history in the middle of devastation. But beyond bombs and bullets, another narrative spreads, one rooted in prophecy. Is this religious belief influencing Israel's? The war between Hamas and Israel is not just a military clash, it is a battle layered with history, prophecy, geopolitics, and hidden truths about power and control in the Middle East. The recent escalation began with Hamas' surprise offensive into southern Israel, followed by Israel's massive bombardment of Gaza. Thousands have been killed and displaced, leaving civilians trapped in a humanitarian crisis. But beneath the daily headlines lies a deeper struggle. This war is not simply about rockets and territory. It is about Jerusalem, the most contested city on earth, sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. Since 1948, the map of Palestine has shrunk dramatically. Over 700,000 Palestinians were displaced during the creation of Israel, an event they call the Nakba, or catastrophe. Many live in refugee camps to this day, while Israeli settlements continue expanding into the West Bank. For Palestinians, this feels like an erasure of their homeland. For Israelis, it is the fulfillment of a biblical promise and a matter of survival. The war is not just local, it's global. The US gives Israel billions in military aid every year, ensuring it remains the strongest power in the region. Meanwhile, countries like Iran and Qatar provide funding and weapons to Hamas and other groups. Behind the scenes, natural gas reserves in the eastern Mediterranean and control of trade routes make the land even more strategically valuable. This is why major powers keep intervening. The Middle East is both a spiritual center and an economic prize. Many believe these wars were foretold. The Bible speaks of nations surrounding Israel, and of Jerusalem becoming a cup of trembling for the whole world. In Islam, the struggle for Al-Quds, Jerusalem, is tied to the end of days, when justice and divine judgment will prevail. This is why neither side is willing to give up Jerusalem. It is not just a city, it is the heart of prophecy, seen as the stage for final events in human history. So what is the endgame? For Hamas and Palestinians, it is freedom from occupation and recognition of their state. For Israel, it is security and the elimination of groups that seek its destruction. For world powers, it is influence over the Middle East's resources and holy sites. And for believers, the hidden truth is that this war may be leading towards something far greater, the fulfillment of prophecy, where Jerusalem becomes the center of a global confrontation, and possibly, the dawn of a new era. The tragedy is that while nations and leaders chase power, it is ordinary families, Israeli and Palestinian, who pay the ultimate price. Yet, every rocket, every raid, every prayer at Jerusalem's holy sites brings the world one step closer to a question humanity cannot ignore. Is this just another cycle of war, or the unfolding of a divine plan written long ago? War, prophecy, and power politics colliding in the Middle East like never before. This is IAI Uncovered, where hidden truths surface.